just in case, here's some, am I fully trusting in him?
No.
No. How about this? Here's the death that Jesus did. He paid off my sins and stuff, Lord, and I believe that. But just in case, just so you know I truly believe, here's some of my good deeds too. That way you can verify. You know what I mean? Don't you think God knows and sees your heart?
Yeah.
He doesn't need to see the works to know if you have faith or not. He just needs you to believe by faith only. Here's the problem with believing that you can lose your salvation. The problem with that is this. If I say I truly believe that Jesus died for my sins, and I believe that what he did was enough to save me, but then I also believe that I could lose my salvation, the question that I always ask is I always say, what can cause you to lose it? Because whatever can cause you to lose your salvation is also required to have the salvation. So although in my past I would say, it's by faith only, technically I was contradicting myself by saying that I could lose it, because whatever could cause me to lose it is what I also needed to keep it, maintain it, or get it. And the Bible teaches that salvation is a one-time transaction. Why? Because remember, when Jesus took our punishment, how many sins did he die for? All of them. Past, present, and future. So even, this is the part that for some reason trips up a lot of people, and it tripped me up. Even if I commit sins in the future after receiving the gift of salvation, am I still saved if I commit sins in the future? Yes. Why? Because Jesus already paid for that. He already knew that was going to happen. He paid for it. Just as much as if in my past, let's say I committed a sin like murder, right? Really bad sin. If I commit that in the past and I receive Jesus today, and let's say he comes around and he says, no way you're saved. You remember what you did in the past? Everyone would instantly say, hey, you can't say that. Jesus paid for his sins, right? Now, flip that to the future. This is where people have a problem with. I don't understand why, but same scenario for the future. I received Jesus Christ today, but then let's say I commit that sin in the future. People are like, no way you're saved. Look at your works. You saw what you did? That proves you weren't really saved. Well, hold on. When I received Jesus, in that case in the past, he promised to wash that away as well. Now, here's where people they'll understand that, but here's where the next hiccup usually comes in, and it's very understandable. Is they'll say, so what you're saying then is I could just be saved today, just do whatever I want? Well, long answer and short answer.
The harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few.